This is the second meeting between Kim Jong Un and Donald Trump, and there is so much at stake. The goal, denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula and a lifting of U.S. sanctions. Let's take a look at the relationship between the two very different leaders at the center of these negotiations. The DPRK leader, Kim Jong Un, is in his mid-30s. He assumed power in 2011 and is a third-generation leader of the country, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. But he seems more willing than his predecessors to engage in the outside world. In the last year, he met with Trump in Singapore, traveled to China 3 times, and visited the South Korean side of the DMZ. Early in the Trump presidency, the two leaders clashed from afar. Trump called Kim a madman, and Kim called Trump a gangster. But after last year's summit, the two men seem to be on better terms. U.S. President Donald Trump is 72 years old, born in 1946, just 2 years before the formation of the DPRK. He is a former real estate developer and reality show TV host who has marketed himself as a savvy dealmaker. Trump enters the summit after a chaotic 2 years in office, but the U.S. public has generally approved of Trump's handling of the DPRK. And American perception of Pyongyang has grown more positive under Trump. The DPRK has not tested a missile or nuclear weapon since late 2017. But most international experts agree that the country's nuclear program has continued. If negotiations succeed in Hanoi, the world will be a safer place, and the DPRK could enter a new era of prosperity. But if talks fail, the unthinkable is possible: nuclear war. Connie, CGTN, Washington.